Hey people, Fernando doing another video for the channel, in this case reviewing the little Pisces ambulance, C8R, is it? The designation? Anyway, you've probably seen a bunch of these videos already. Now, what I want to test now is how capable is this little ship as a fighter? One of the questions I see in global chat right now, all the time really, how do I make money? Well, best way to make money in this game right now is doing combat missions, and this is not exactly the first ship that comes to mind. But I'll tell you, I've been doing a bunch of moderates paying 30k around that price range, and it's a piece of cake. The ship has just two size 1 laser repeaters, but given how agile it is, it's just super easy to get nice and close, avoid getting shot down, and get the win. It is not hard at all. Let me actually change that. So I just cancelled the one I was going for, and I'm going for this better paying one. So this is gonna be a nice bit of money. Let me go for that one instead. I'll show you exactly what I'm doing here. So I have set for 50% power to my guns, given that the ship is agile and small, so I want to make the most of what juice I have while not compromising too much. So the Aurora, that's going to be a piece of cake. The Aurora, I'll gun down in no time whatsoever. Just still getting used to how fast it is. I've been using the cutter way too much. So with the cutter, it just takes forever. Now this is a lot faster, and just look at how I burn into that. Yeah, that wasn't exactly nice, but how exactly you burn through ships. And this is not my best flying so far, but no problem whatsoever. Boom, there it goes. One down, couple more to go. Sun is in my eyes, which is not always ideal. Freelancer will be a little bit of a challenge. I'll go for the Buccaneer. That Bucks have a lot of firepower, but they're kind of glass cannons, so if you get close and gun them down nicely, that shouldn't be all that hard. Little ship is agile, I'm telling you. Once you get a good angle, it is not difficult at all to put shots on them. So yeah, this one is trying to get me, and I've been getting even a little bit of help here. There we go, that is nice. Get a little bit closer to this guy. Shouldn't be too long. I'm actually nailing him pretty nice. The closer I am, though. Yeah. Yeah, the Buck is very, very agile. But boom, still goes down. There we go. There we go. Moderate mission complete. And 33k, guys, in just 3 minutes. That's not bad at all. So now that I'm done here, combat assist, you see what I mean? You have to check these things out. So even with just a couple guns, given how agile it is, and the capacitor, yeah, I'm pretty beaten, but I'm doing that with a little ambulance. So yeah, not complaining at all. This is a great ship. This is better than the cutter. Better than the cutter because it's more agile, a lot faster. So I'm probably gonna snatch this when I have a few bucks there in the game. Let me just get out of the seat here and show you a little bit of a ship tour. So it's a little ambulance. You open there on the back. You have a little ramp with this button here. So the first thing you do is, yeah, I'm not jumping out into space, but you get my point. You have a little glass door here. So you open this and access the main. Does it open automatically? Yes, I think it did. So you have a little ambulance that has a bed. This is a tier 3 bed, I think it is. It's the lowest one, just fixes some of the injuries that you may have, like in a bunker mission. This is a great ship for bunker missions because it has a lot of internal room for storage. 4K is quite a bit of storage. Then you have, so as to share stuff with people and so on, you have a couple of these little compartments here, which these are just 90K, and they kind of glitch out of place, so they kind of suck. They're not working all that great. Let's say empty. What is that? Anyway, so 60K is just very, very little. But you have this cool fridge where you have some med pens, and you have some bottles of water and a couple snacks, a couple protein bars. And this appears in game every time you spawn the ship, and you'll be spawning the ship a lot in Star Citizen because it has problems all the time. There's going to be crashes, ships just blow up for no reason, so that happens all the time. This ship also has one of the fastest claims in starter ships. It's like 46 seconds for claiming. You need to claim for a minute for the cutter. So yeah, the only thing that this one is missing, the bed. Yes, you cannot log out in this bed. That would be awesome. If you could log out in this little bed here, that would be fantastic. But you can't. So yeah, that's not so great. You have a little seat here if you're playing with someone else. Always nice. But I'm telling you, this is a great starter ship because it does combat more than acceptable enough. Yeah, of course, it's not a fighter. It's not a fighting ship. But mostly in terms of capacitor and how agile it is for this kind of intermediate, medium beacon missions, which pay rather well. Again, 30K in just 3 minutes, that is very decent by any margin. So you do that, you do bunker missions, and you're basically addressing some of the more significant game loots that you have as of right now. And as I explained in the previous video, there's a lot of drama with Star Citizen. There's lots of unhappy people, and I absolutely understand them, and I mostly agree with them. You just have to take with a huge grain of salt, enjoy what you have. If you're starting to play the game, buy this one. This is pretty decent. You can go with a cutter and then earn your ships in game. But do all of us a favor and don't spend any more money than you have to. Get yourself a starter ship, cutter, or maybe even better this one, and then just play the game. And be patient and just check every once in a while. Once you get bored, don't waste money, and even worse than wasting, you're just encouraging bad behavior that really has no place here. The moment they realize that the gig about marketing and just making millions selling non-existent ships is up, then we're all better off. Folks, that's my little review for the fantastic little ambulance Pisces. See you on our next one. Take care.